What's up, guys? We're live. We are at the new area RC. It's pretty close to being done. What's going on, everyone? I know we're during the day, but I mean, this is when we're all here during the day. Hey, Milo, what are you doing on the track? I know that's gonna happen one day, and I'm dreading it. If he goes to the bathroom on the mini Z track, it's not gonna be good, Maya. He'll be left at home. What's up, everyone? Where's everybody watching from? This is going to be kind of a cool one. You can see on the right side, or I don't know what side it is for you guys. You can see on one of the sides, you can see Lena working back there, grinding out. So basically, I'm going to be watching orders come in because we have some new products that are coming out, or that we're going to announce. I'll actually announce them here in a second. Let me pull up my little order monitor thingamawhopper. But basically, if you place an order during the live feed, I'll give you a shout out, and we're going to throw in MSM stickers, which I have an assortment of MSM stickers here, and we're going to go over them because each one of these stickers has a story behind it. It's actually really cool. But first and foremost, let's knock out the products real quick that I want to announce. Okay, so as you guys know, we released the carbon fiber. Actually, hold on. Before I go on, I see people. Make sure you guys can hear. Can you guys hear me okay? We got people watching from Sweden, Delaware, Florida. What's up, Florida? Kentucky, California. Heck yeah. Dang, we got 50 people on, and it's during the day. That's absolutely insane. Everybody can hear me okay, though, right? Iowa, how's it going? Watching from Iowa. Oh, dang. I got freaking I don't even know how that happened. Okay. Let me announce something. Let me announce the product first. That way I can start giving shout outs. If you guys don't know, I released my carbon fiber. They're not carbon fiber branded MSM tools. That was Friday, released it Friday. We sold out of those. So my goal was we're going to get more of the black carbon fiber tools in. So if you missed out, don't worry about it. We're going to get more. I want to get some in people's hands first to make sure there's not anything we need to work out. So we're waiting for people to get them in their hands and use them before we, again, release more. However, what I was trying to do is I wanted to do a limited edition sets with different colors. And one of the colors I wanted to do that not even what I wanted to do that we're doing is the blue. So this is a blue carbon fiber set, hex driver set. So it's got 1.5, 2.0, 2.5, and 3.0. However, the reason why we're doing this on the live is I lost sleep on these guys. Basically, it didn't pass my spec. There's a couple of them where the carbon fiber isn't like perfectly straight. And it bothers me, and if it bothers me, it's definitely going to bother guys like Barry and the guys that are really meticulous. So I don't really like. They're not like fully up to spec for me. So we're selling them as misfits. Essentially, they're ones that we have, and they're I mean, there's just I don't feel comfortable selling them as a full blown high quality MSM tool. Now it is going to be high quality. It's going to have high. I mean, the functionality it's going to be great. It's going to be the same as the originals, but that right there, how there's some that might be a little angled. But the truth is, if you have this tool out, no one's going to be able to tell. Like, most people won't even know that there's a blemish on these, but we're selling them super cheap. Like, actually probably too cheap. They're on the site now, right, Melissa? Yeah. Sweet. They're on the site now. And you can actually go on there now, and they're called essentially misfits. So the misfit carbon fiber hex drivers, go pick them up. When you start picking them up, if you're picking them up during this live feed, I will give you a shout out. You will get an MSM sticker and just a random MSM sticker. But yes, guys, that is the story behind those. Those have been bothering me so bad. I was like, I got to push them out on the live feed. And oh yeah, and there's a 20% discount if you use coupon code MSM Nation. So MSM Nation. And they're super cheap, guys. You're getting these for like, I mean, this is like the same price as like a budget set. And I would say 95% of the people won't even know the difference. They won't even know that there's a blemish. However, if I'm going to say they're extremely bad at, I almost cussed on the air. If I'm going to say they're extremely awesome and them not be perfect, it's hard for me. So I'm not going to do it. But all right. Looks like we already have some orders coming in. I want to give got to give some shout outs. Oh, my boy Michael Payton coming in. I think he missed the I think he missed the carbon fiber set. Barry Rowe says we should do a Mini Z tool set. Dude, come on, man. What do you think? This is amateur hour, bud? We got this, dude. But I can't just flood everything with all the new stuff. You just got to wait. Just chill out. Actually, just come up to Area RC this weekend on Saturday. So.
Don't forget free shipping over $50.
Oh, yeah, free shipping over $50. Sorry, I'm having people tell me stuff to remind me. But, yeah, so the grand opening of Area RC is August 30th. That will be when we're open to the public. I'm going to have a couple of people come and help out this weekend. So, Barry, you need to come out. Let's see. Still look good. They still work. Oh, yeah, they work perfectly fine. So, huge shout out to Michael Payton. Michael Payton is I think he got third in the drag race series. And I got fourth. So, he's super fast at the drag racing stuff. So we have that. The other thing we have is we've had a lot of people ask, yes, don't forget to use coupon code MSM Nation. We had a lot of people ask for gold thumb steers. I know I had these out. Greg made a special batch for me for my gold stuff, and then people were asking for it. So now we have gold thumb steers on the website also, so go check those out. Those are limited, so we're not going to continue to make gold thumb steers. So if you want gold thumb steers, get them while you can. I don't have a exact number on how many we're going to release, but they are available. So if you have any of the new Traxxas gold cars, you got matching thumb steers now. Let's see. I got some questions. Willis says, good afternoon. How's it going? MSM Nation. MSM Nation is the coupon code to save 20%. Again, the big thing in this live feed is we have the blem sets, the misfit sets. I keep calling them blem sets, blemish sets, misfit sets. Some companies call it factory seconds, at least the people who I buy my disc from, my disc golf disc. But they are not 100% to my spec. That's why we're selling them so cheap. So go pick them up. Thank you, Eric. So Justin says Area RC is looking great. Yeah, dude, it is freaking sick. I am so excited. Like the hardest part now is as things go up, not to go play, because that's what I want to do. I want to go play now. Big shout out to Victor. Victor, yeah, I see he placed an order this morning, so shout out to Victor. He's going to be coming out to Southern Showdown. MSM Southern Showdown is happening next weekend, not this weekend. Yeah, next weekend. Sorry, I'm losing my dates here. Next weekend in San Antonio. Super excited about that. I'm actually racing that race, like racing actual race, like an actual race vehicle. I will have my Jado 4x4, but I'm going to be racing my Techno stuff. Shout out to Craig. I'm not going to say last names, but shout out to Craig for placing the order. Thank you so much, sir. You will get a MSM collector sticker, and I have a whole bunch here. I was just going to show you some of them because there's actually a story behind every MSM collector sticker, which is I think it's fun. Basically, at my MSM, at my slash build classes, I'll let someone pick a sticker, and then I'll tell the story behind it, and I'll tell you guys some stories behind these stickers that I have here. And every order that's being placed during live feed will get a free sticker sheet. Joshua, thanks for the order, bud. Let's see what Joshua picked up. Oh, he did pick up the blue carbon fiber, the Misfits. Nice. And then picked up a couple of Spectrum thumb steers. So we have Spectrum thumb steers also. However, we only have 4 colors. We might make more colors, but I basically, that's the first thing I do whenever I open a kit is I put on a thumb steer. So DH Trapper says, love the progress. Wish to live closer. Dude, y'all got to come out. So basically on my website, I am going to put together a travel itinerary. If you guys want to come out to the Area RC, the MSM Nation headquarters, I'm going to put together what you guys can do in this area because there's a lot of things to do in this area. Traxxas, right down the street. So you'll be able to see Traxxas. You'll be able to see Area RC. And then you're kind of in the area where all the cool stuff is happening. Frisco. You can go Plano, Dallas, a whole bunch of crazy stuff to do around here. I can assure you, you can have a nice family vacation out here and still get to check out this place. And I do plan on putting that agenda together so people can essentially plan accordingly. But for the most part, I will be here on the days that we're open. We're going to only be open 4 days a week. Right now, we're going to be open Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Again, this is starting August 30th. And we'll have a calendar out, and I will let you guys know when I will be here. Again, for the most part, I will be here every time we're open. But obviously, for the weeks that I'm out of town, traveling, doing those kind of things, I won't be able to be here. So you need to bring your minis to Cincinnati. Interesting that you said I need to bring it to Cincinnati. I may or may not be in Cincinnati really, really, really soon. We have the best program around. Average 45 people are in. Nice. Over 100 during the winter. Dang, that's nice. Area RC is coming on great. Watching your videos every day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Let me go back to see who else we need to give shout outs to. I already gave shout out to Joshua. Jody, huge shout out to Jody. Jody also picked up the blue carbon fiber misfits. Dude, I'm telling you guys, if you miss the carbon fiber tools, this is the way to go. Oh, yeah. Orders over $50 get free shipping. So throw a thumb steer on there, or maybe some of the other tools. I really like the budget sets that we have. I think our budget sets are awesome. Someone had said, oh, I ordered some just like that on Amazon. They're private label tools, guys. Like, I'm not saying I created the tool. I'm just saying that they're cheap and they're available on my site. They'll go to support the channel. And I can almost assure you, when you use that coupon code MSM Nation to save 20%, it's not going to be maybe even cheaper than what's on Amazon. So, but they're great drivers. Actually, those are the ones that I have on my desk. Because, dude, the carbon fiber ones are so clean. And I'm really weird. I don't like to ruin things. They're so clean, I don't want to ruin them. But I do. They're my flex set. I have them in my race stuff. They're super cool, though. We also have MSM T-shirts available. We have the new drag race shirt. That's probably one of my favorite shirts. So go check that out. All right. Let me give a couple more shout-outs, and then I want to tell some stories on these stickers because I think the sticker thing is so much fun. Rob, huge shout-out to Rob. He also picked up a set of the blue carbon fiber tools. You know what? Again, I don't want to be too specific, but is that Maine? Right. ME is Maine? Yeah. Maine. Not a big geography guy. Randy, thank you. Congrats on new adventure. Thank you so much. When are you coming out west, NorCal? You know what? I don't have a plan to come out North California, but I would love to. When is the Area RC website coming? The Area RC website is happening. I mean, no joke. We have people working on it now. That should be coming really, really soon. We do have a Facebook page, so go check out our Facebook page. But if you want to know where Area RC is, I want to reiterate, we're not open until August 30th. But if you want to know where it is, go download Bash Maps. Bash Maps is completely free. I did put the location on Bash Maps. Where to buy tools? MSMvlog.com, and you can just go to shop and then RC gear. All my new tools and everything is there, including the Misfit blue carbon fiber tools. I was going to give a set to Barry, but I know he would have called out the fact that they're not extremely perfect. And the thing about carbon fiber is these are real carbon fiber. They're not like printed or like hydro dipped or anything like that. It's like real carbon fiber. You can actually see the fibers woven in, and some fibers aren't exactly the same as the others. So I actually like the fact that there's some irregularity. It's almost like a diamond, right? Like there's no such thing as a perfect diamond. There's also no such thing as a perfect carbon fiber tool, but they look amazing. Carl says, congrats. Thank you so much. I appreciate the congrats. What's the chance of an orange carbon fiber? Ooh, I will tell you that there are more colors coming, but I cannot tell you what colors are coming. And perfectly perfect. Will you have minis to try? Yes, I will have at Area RC. We'll have minis to rent. We'll have minis to try. And then if you're wondering what minis to buy, we will have all of them. And we are, I mean, I kind of want to, I'll pan. I'm going to pan over to the, never mind, it's too far. Anyways, we got a lot. I would say, I don't know, just counting right now because I just keep ordering. I started ordering mini Z's probably 2 or 3 months ago, and anytime they come in, I'm just ordering a case. So we probably have, I don't know, maybe 40, 45, 50 mini Z's, something like that. So if you come out you don't have to worry about what you have or don't have, because we will have everything you need to come out here and race. But the Mini Z track turned out amazing. For you guys who know Mini Z's, it's a Ford Wide-L track, so it's a relatively large track. And then we have like a beginner track to my right here, essentially an oval if you want to just come out and try the oval. And then I'm going to pan my computer. You can see the bridge above my head there. The mini crawling track does run all through Area RC. So if you have a mini crawler, you can come check that out and go drive on that. So the way that's going to work, a lot of people were like, oh my God, you're going to have cars fall on people's heads, things like that. We get it. It's a risk, but I'm not going to let anyone up there. I'm going to only let people, the only people that are allowed to go up there are people who have gone through the normal track that's on the floor, have shown that they can actually control a mini crawler, and they have to have a spotter. And that spotter's responsibility is not only help that person get through the course, but catch the car if it falls down, things like that. Now, with that said, I don't know if we'll have this by the grand opening. I hope we do, but there will be a like a net, like a safety net under it. That way it doesn't fall on anyone. But I mean, I think the risk is part of the fun, to be honest, for me at least. But it's super cool, guys. I would say to do the course, do the entire course well and not have mistakes, and to take into account mistakes that you will make, because there's parts of the track that are super hard to get through. I would say it takes probably 20, 25 minutes. Yes, the $1 Million Bridge. Oh, he says, move. Barry says, move my nugget so they can see the track. You can see the track there. And then it goes all the way over to the wall, which this is the pillar, so it goes all the way to the wall. And then you can see the oval, the mini oval right there. So Kevin Talbot's on. Wow, Kevin Talbot, man. Big shout out. Love the channel. He says, new shop is looking epic. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, I am super excited. This was a big dream for me, and it's reality now. So you guys come out, hang out. My whole goal of this place was when you walk in to just be like, wow. And everyone who has, like all my friends who have come in, they were like, holy crap, this place is insane. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Man, RC Build Design says, first reason to visit DFW, Traxxas headquarters, and second Area RC. Flip that around. That was probably more accurate. Mini crawler race on the Mini Z track. Actually, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean, anything that's going to be fun, I want to do. So you can see the oval track back here. We're planning on building a mini crawling course to go through the middle of it and like a bridge to go over. So that will be really, really cool. So sweet. Dude, guys, we almost have 100 people online during the day. Let me give some shout outs really quick. Also, smash the like button if you haven't done so already, please. Looks like I did. Okay, we're good. All right, so we do have, again, the Misfit carbon fiber drivers and the gold thumb steers, and then all the other stuff that we announced on last Friday that we're releasing. So yeah, we have a whole bunch of cool stuff coming. It's going to be a great time. What about a mini monster track? You know what, Kevin? I thought about that. I really did think about that. And I have the perfect area for it. So bottom line is we're going to do this stuff until we're not having fun with it, and we're going to change it up. The cool part is this is our playground. We can do whatever we want. So if 6 months from now we're like, you know what, Mini Z's are fun. Let's minimize the Mini Z track, and let's do a huge 10 scale indoor track. We could do that, or a 10 scale indoor crawling track. We could do that. A mini monster truck track. We could do that. But basically, it's whatever we want it to be. We have 2 tracks in here now with the mini crawling track, and we probably still have, I mean, I don't know, maybe 50% of the open floor open, ready to go. Can't find the gold thumb steer. It should be under black base. So under so I have 3 different thumb steers: white base, silver base, and black base. You should be able to go under black base, and then there should be a gold variant for the gold thumb steer. Okay, yeah, we'll put a banner so you can get to it pretty easy. All right, I want to go through a few of these stickers because these stickers are really cool. This is one of the ones that's going to be in the, like, whatever. Basically, you're going to get one of these stickers if you place an order during the live feed. but this is the Shaw's RC Pro Series back in April of 2024. So the funny part about this sticker is this race actually got rained out. So we got these printed. The race got rained out, and then I don't even know if I went to the race, to be honest. I can't remember if I went to the race. I think because it got rained out, maybe I didn't attend. But long story short is this race got rained out, and then we end up just holding on to the stickers and then releasing them like months after that. But Shaw's probably one of my most favorite places to race. It's just such an easy, fun place. And I say easy, like very laid back. It's not hardcore, like, oh my God, your race is up, you better run up there. Like, they're very understanding. It's family friendly. They have an amazing 10 scale crawling track. But they hosted the RC Pro Series, which the RC Pro Series is no longer happening, but the MSM Southern Showdown is happening, and we will be at Shaw's. Oh, here we go with the dates, Melissa. I'm bad at dates. Do you remember when we'll be at Shaw's? Actually, I'll tell you when we'll be at Shaw's soon, but we are going to be at Shaw's near the end of the year for the MSM Southern Showdown. So go check that out. But yes, that's the Shaw's sticker. So if you don't know, I basically release a sticker at every event I go to, and that's the one for RC Pro. This one, I'm going to go and talk about this one on top because this is one of my favorite races of all time. This is the 2024 Silver State sticker. I have 3 types of this Silver State stickers because I've been multiple times, but the first one, I think they were gold and black. The second ones were silver and black. And then this was supposed to, or it matches the theme of the Silver State race. If you don't know what Silver State is, it's in Las Vegas. And I think it's officially the largest off-road RC race in the world. Easily over 1,000 entries. I think one year they almost broke 1,200 or something like that. Insane. But it's hosted in a casino. All the racers stay in the casino. The casino is amazing. It's the South Point Hotel and Casino. If you've ever been to Las Vegas and you've ever been to that casino, it has everything in there. Like, no joke. You don't ever have to leave the venue. There's restaurants, movie theater, bowling alleys. But awesome race. If you're an off-road racer, definitely go check that out. Silver State in Las Vegas. So, yeah, people are asking about the micro tees. Greetings from UK. Look, I get UK followers during the day. Maybe I should go live during the day more often. Carell says, Area RC looks epic. Wish I could come out. Guys, we're going to be, we open August 30th, and then we'll be open 4 days a week from indefinitely. So you'll have time to come out and check out the place. But yes, thank you so much. We are super excited. You've got me shopping for Mini Z's now. Yeah, Mini Z's. So for you guys who are wondering why I did Mini Z, aside from the fact that it fits in here perfect, I think Mini Z's are a perfect way to get people into RC racing, mainly because it's very affordable. You can get a Mini Z for $175, and then you get a set of tires and some batteries. You're probably right around $200, and you can race with the guys. And the other thing about Mini Z's is they look absolutely amazing. They're super scale. So they look really cool. After you get done racing your Mini Z, you can put it on a shelf. It's like an awesome model car. So they have all different types of bodies, super affordable to race. And that's mainly why we decided to put Mini Z's in here, because I want people to come into Area RC, see all the cars that I have. So what's cool about all the cars, my collection in Area RC, it's essentially almost every new release car that's released in the past 5 years. So you can see all the cars that have been released in the past 5 years, and they're just all over the place. They're all over the walls. You can see them back here. I have another pile here, and then they're all up on top of the you can kind of see them in the shipping area. They're all on top of the offices. So it's just a cool, like, as soon as you walk in, you're going to see a whole bunch of cool things. You're going to see a whole bunch of RC cars, crawling, racing. You're going to get some nostalgia because there's some old school cars up there that are discontinued. It's just going to be a really, really fun, cool experience, which is what we were gunning for. So, is there any 4-wheel drive drag racing? I don't do 4-wheel drive drag racing. We do the MSM True Street Drag Series. It just ended. We're going to spin it back up, I believe, in the first week of September, but that date will be coming soon. True Street Drag Racing is awesome because it's basically box stock RTR racing. A lot of fun. So let me give a couple of shout outs here. Huge shout out to Carl. Carl from Delaware, right? Delaware. I'm pretty sure Delaware picking up the gold thumbstick. Yeah, the gold thumb. If you have that Raptor R or the gold Bigfoot, you might as well just pick up the gold thumbstick. I mean, it is what it is. Huge shout out, Carl. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate the order. You will get an MSM sticker, and I got a couple more here that we'll talk about. This one right here is actually, it doesn't have any event information on the bottom, but this one's actually really special. We actually went to an event called the Running of the Bulldogs. It was a 5K race for McKinney North High School, and MSM was a sponsor. And it was funny because I brought out the crawling track and everything for people to try out crawlers. A lot of people didn't know RC was around. They definitely didn't know what MSM was, but we sponsored that event. There were a lot of people there. I can confidently say our booth was big because we had a big 20 by 10 essentially canopy, and it was packed. Everyone was waiting to drive RC. Everyone was having a good time. They learned about what MSM was, but this is the McKinney North High School colors. So we made this special sheet, and yeah, that's the story behind this collector sticker. So any chance when the carbon fiber drivers will be back in stock? My guess, this is a guess because manufacturing, and again, I want people to have the people who got the first wave of carbon fiber drivers. My guess is probably in a month they'll be back in stock. However, we do have the blue carbon fibers up right now. These were going to be a limited edition set. They didn't pass my specs. They're considered the misfit sets. They're essentially like a factory second, blemish, X out, whatever you want to call it. They're not 100% up to my spec. And the reason is because some of them have the carbon fiber lay a little bit crooked. And actually this one, it's on a tool that you probably won't use very often, which is a 3.0. But for the most part, functionality-wise, 100% functionality is there. It's just a little bit of cosmetic. Most people won't even notice. But we're selling these mega ultra cheap. Make sure you use coupon code MSMNation, save 20%. Woo! I am freaking grinding. Okay, let's talk about another sticker. This one does not have a story to it. I just like camo, and we needed a pink camo one, and we have these available on the website too. And actually, I pulled these out because I need to put this on my pink Defender that I just built because this matches that pink Defender perfectly. But as you guys know, I'm a big sucker for like pink RC car stuff. Oh, we're going right on to the next sticker that has a story. That one right there. Armageddon. Golly, I don't think they're doing, actually, they haven't announced Armageddon yet this year. I don't know if they're doing it or not, but Armageddon, this is a sticker that I had at Armageddon, and it was at the Freedom Factory, which is a home of Cletus McFarland. One of the inspirations of the channel, by the way. So this was a very special sticker to me. Armageddon was awesome. Basically, it was a big bash event. You could go out there. Obviously, it was a lot of Armas out there. It was Armageddon, but we were doing like high jump, long jump. The coolest thing ever was at the Freedom Factory. It's a gigantic paved oval. You could literally rip around this paved oval. You could be full pin, no joke, just full pin, ripping around this gigantic full-size paved oval the entire time. It's got huge bank corners. Oh my God, it was so awesome. And it was so far you wondered if your transmitter would reach that far. But on my free time at Freedom Factory, I would just grab a car and just hold it full pin and just go around because you could stay full pin the whole entire time. And to put in perspective how big it was, on my Outcast 4S, I could do 5 laps full pin before the battery would die. It was so much freaking fun. Actually, a lot of the guys, part of Cletus's crew, they're also RC guys also. So, and it was funny because when I went out there, I saw like James and Ty, and I was like, holy crap, that's James and Ty. I watch them on YouTube. And I'm walking up to them, and they start walking towards me, and they're like, hey, Mark, right? I'm like, yeah. They watch my channel, so it was funny to hear that they were watching my channel. I was watching theirs, and Ty was really excited to show me his sledge. He built a really cool sledge. But those guys are like true RC enthusiast guys. They love RC. But that was a super duper fun event. I can't wait to go back. I'm sure it's going to come back eventually. But yeah, the Armageddon at the Freedom Factory. So much freaking fun. Nowadays, let's see. We got Cletus So Cool. As a fellow RC collector, hoarder, how do you tackle keeping dust off all your RCs? Actually, there's a lot of struggles with having a massive RC collection. Basically, when I get a car, I do a review on it, and then I put it back in the box, and then I move on to the next. That's that's the biggest struggle for me. And actually, it was funny because I was just talking to Lena. You can see Lena in the background over there. She's really small back there, but you can see her back there. I was just talking to Lena because I just finished an RC car build, and it was dude, this build is so freaking awesome. But I was like, you know what sucks is I'm finished. It's fun. I shot the video on it. I'm probably not going to drive it for a while because I got a whole bunch of other cars waiting to be reviewed. I'm trying to slow down on that because I really just want to enjoy RC. I like doing reviews, but at the end of the day, I mean, life's too short to not have fun. I want to have fun and shoot the stuff I want to shoot. So I'll review all the new stuff I can whenever I get it, but I got to go back. That's why I made the everyday channel, this channel right here, so I could go back and drive the old stuff still. Let's see. Nowadays, Chinese brands are launching way more good and competitive RC cars like FMS at affordable prices. Do you think Trax and Arma should launch RC cars to compete at affordable price range? I think they are. And I think they actually, the video today that's coming out, you'll see that they're silently lowering prices. So FMS is killing it, though, with their new cars. And I think it's only better. It's only good that this happens because it drives more companies to compete. And as they compete, we get better RC cars. Us as consumers, we get better stuff and prices drop. So I think we went from a bad time in RC when all the stuff was happening with tradings and tariffs and stuff like that. And I'm not getting into that because that triggers people. We went from it being kind of rough to it's getting better. And I think it's a good time. It's a good time to be in RC for sure. RC Microverse says, hey, Mark, area series looking awesome. We'll be out to visit when you open. Awesome. August 30th. That's when we open. Joshua said that the 223S are perfectly priced. They are really, really priced well for sure. I don't disagree. So, what's up, man? Been enjoying videos. Stoked for the launch. Keep up the great work, content. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for watching. Obviously, none of this would be possible without you guys' support. So, thank you so much. Area RC will be open August 30th. I know I keep saying that, but I know some of you guys are jumping on the live feed a little bit later. So if you guys just jumped on, again, if you missed the carbon fiber release, these are the blue carbon fiber tools, but they're not 100% up to my specs, so we call them misfits. Some of them are probably perfect, but some of them have the print just a little bit off, and we're selling them mega cheap. They're on the website now, msmvlog.com. Use coupon code MSMNation to save 20% on these, and they're ultra cheap. I guarantee you will not find a quality, a nice set of drivers like that for the price that we're charging for them right now. I'm probably pretty dumb for doing it. Did you ever have a big disappointment when you were reviewing an RC? Actually, Justin, I like that question. That is a great question. I'm not going to point out the brand that it happened with, but I will give you a situation. This has happened multiple times, not often, but multiple times. And not with the same brand. But the most disappointing thing that happens when I do reviews is, first off, I get stuff early, right? So a lot of times it's not full, like they haven't fully worked out all the kinks, but I appreciate that because it gives me time to get the content out before the release. And the other thing is I understand that there are things that could go wrong. Everything isn't perfect. If a company releases a car and 99% of them are perfect, 1% of them is bad, that's really, really good. But there is that 1%, so I understand things happen. My biggest pet peeve is whenever I review a car, and this has happened again, and I get it out to actually do the driving part of the review and something's broken. The reason why that irritates me is because I have to stop production on that video and wait for the new car to come in. They're always really cool. They'll always send me another one. We'll get it fixed. We'll work it out. A lot of times we learn about it. There's actually benefits from it. But I basically have all this video that I just have to push to the side. And especially whenever you have this schedule of, okay, I'm going to shoot this review today. I'm going to shoot this review today. When you go halfway through a review and then have to stop because something's broken and then wait for that I understand it, but it makes it very difficult to do reviews. I think that's the big disappointments. In regards to do I like whether the car is cool or not? I think there's a niche for every car. It might not be one that I really like, but I believe that there's a reason for that car to be around. So I don't really have a disappointment on any cars that I didn't think were really good. I'm trying to think of one. I think all of them are good in their own ways for their particular, their specific reason, right? So It is what it is. I try to focus on the good stuff. If you haven't noticed through the channel, I try not to focus on the bad stuff. Every car will break. I hope everyone knows that. There's no such thing as a car that never breaks. That would be impossible. Sloopy says, love to see more of your race series. It would have been nice to see every team in the dragster competition. Yeah, that would be cool, man. We're gonna focus as soon as Area RC is running and gunning, which is getting close. You'll see me focus more on events and really just going out there and just spreading the awareness. Oh man, we're already 38 minutes into this. Jesse, big shout out to Jesse. Looks like he picked up a carbon fiber set and a couple of bead locks. Big shout out. Thank you so much. Remember, if you spend over $50, you get free shipping. Jesse from California. Nice. Big shout out. You will get a sticker, an MSM collector sticker, and just a random one. This is a cool one. This one is I made for a race called the Race to Cure Cancer. And this race is hosted out of Badlands RC Raceway in Odessa, Texas, which is about 4 hours east of me, west of me. And it's exactly what it is. I think they take maybe even all the proceeds. The guy who hosted it, Toby, super nice dude. He doesn't, this isn't his living. So I think he takes all the proceeds and donates it to help, find a cure for cancer, which is awesome. So anytime I can, I make sure I can get a chance to go out there. But I really like these, one, because they're pink. And look at the little checker flag in there. I think that's super freaking cool. So very, very cool. That's that sticker here. Let's see. We got another one. Oh, this is a cool one. This is STX RC. This is a track down South Texas. I say South Texas. I believe it is in, oh my God, I forgot. Brownsville. It's like really close to Brownsville. It's almost to Mexico. For you guys who don't know, Texas is freaking massive. It takes me just as long to get here as it would for me to get to like Canada. Texas is massive. So this was a really cool event. Basically, I got to hang out with their RC community, and they have an amazing RC community down in South Texas. And they also have an amazing set of hobby shops. New Sun Racing, man, those guys they just have a great RC community down there. But they had their big race at STX RC. I went out and visited, and that's basically what the color scheme of their flyer was. So we did that color scheme, STX RC. It was a big off-road race. A lot of fun. Let's see. It says Troy's RC went to the website the other day to get a set of the carbon fiber tools, but they were sold out. Yeah, we sold out really quick of the black carbon fiber tools, like crazy quick. So yeah, they were sold out. We do plan on getting more. Those aren't limited. The black carbon fiber ones are coming back. So we do plan on getting more, but I want people to get them in their hands first, get a feel for them. If there's any feedback we get from something or something that maybe we can improve, I would like to hear that before we really open up the flood doors on another batch. But we do have another batch coming, but we're holding them until people get these in their hands. So just order the Misfits and 6 thumb steers. Dang. I use thumb steers for everything. So I totally freaking get it. Actually, I think that was your order. Yeah, that was Jesse. Big shout out to Jesse. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Misfits are awesome because they're cheap. They're super cheap. Dyslexic Dog. What's going on, bud? Gray's RC Garage. How's it going? Dang, we got 151 people in the middle of the day on a Wednesday. Absolutely insane. Thank you so much for the support, guys. If you're just joining, we're just hanging out at Area RC. You can see Lena back there. She's filling orders as they come in. Basically, I'm giving a shout out to anyone who's placing an order. They're in the live feed. We have the Misfit blue carbon fiber tools. They're just a little bit blemished. The print isn't perfect, but for the most part, you won't even probably be able to tell. I just have really high cosmetic standards. And then we have the gold thumb steers for the gold Traxxas cars. Those are all available on the website. Go check it out. Use coupon code MSM Nation to save 20% on MSM tools, not thumb steers and shirts. Those are different. So can you get that oval track banked? Man, we've talked about it. I would love to bank that oval track. You can see it right there. I would love to. Are you going to sell Cow RC products? I will have Cow RC products at the warehouse at Area RC. We're also going to have a lot of products that we won't even announce that you can only get them here. So actually, I kind of wanted to put one in to kind of tease people, but there's a lot of cool products coming that we're only basically, if you come out to area RC, you'll see it first here for sure. We might eventually release them, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. Are you near the Traxxas headquarters? I am super close to Traxxas headquarters. Maybe 15 minutes, which is super close in Texas standards because everything in Texas is like an hour away. If you're wondering what's going on the right side of the screen, you can see Lena going back and forth. She's going back there filling orders. I'm giving a shout out to everyone who places an order in the live feed, and she's going back there filling the order, throwing a sticker in, and huge shout out to Lena. She's freaking awesome, just knocking out the order. You can see her back there grinding away. But yeah, Grassroots says love the new place. Thank you so much. We're grand opening August 30th. The RC's hanging on the wall in the background looks sick. Thank you so much. That was Melissa's idea. I think it turned out really, really well. Yeah, I'm a little concerned about whether the little mounts that I use to hang that chain is strong enough. The chain's heavy, and then we got all these freaking cars on it. But yeah, that thing turned out pretty freaking sick. I like that. Joshua Murphy says, put 2 stickers in his, Lena. Don't. She said it's already packed. It's already going out. You shout out to Josh. I appreciate it. Misfit tools. Yes. I'm telling you guys, you're probably going to get the Misfit tools. And you're going to be like, I don't even see anything wrong with these. But I think that we have them on the site for $35 plus 20% off. You're paying less than $30. And this is arguably the coolest set of tools you're ever going to see. Look at that. And the carbon fiber is blue. There's actually blue hints in the carbon fiber. Oof, those things are sick. Dolan says, did you say Texas? iPad toe step away for a second. Oh, man. Jackson RC Aviation. Nice. Can I print those MSM stickers on my own as I can't get them in my country? Ooh, actually, yeah, let's talk about that, Abby. Most places will print, so long you don't sell the logo itself and make money on my logo. I don't care if you print it for your personal reasons, obviously, so you're good on that. Let me give some shout outs here real quick. Shout out to, I don't think I got Lewis. Shout out to Lewis. He picked up a blue carbon fiber set from Florida. Oh man, he's from Florida. He's from the area of Florida that I want to go. So he's from, in Florida, there's a Hard Rock Cafe casino that's shaped like a freaking guitar. Literally shaped like a guitar. I've always wanted to visit that place. The only thing for me, it's like I can get to Florida pretty quick. It's like 20 hours to get to Florida, but then it's south, so I got to drive south. And then every time I go to Florida, I run into crazy weather. It stops really quick, but I run into crazy weather. So, but huge shout out. Thank you so much for the order. Appreciate it. Yeah, I need to go to Florida. Lewis, appreciate it. Appreciate the order, bud. My boy Dan, dyslexic dog, he did pick up the blue carbon fiber Misfit tools. Huge shout out. Yeah, Lou said Hard Rock is here. Come on down. Man, I am I haven't been to the casino lately, but I do enjoy a good casino. Most of my friends know that, but I haven't gone in a while. I really want to, but I've just been so busy. But yeah, awesome. Junebug says, congrats on new shop. Thank you so much. I'll give another shout out here. So the big shout out to Dan. Michael, huge shout out to Michael from Kentucky. Picked up a set of the blue carbon fiber Misfit drivers. They are Misfit drivers, but I haven't been to Kentucky. I need to go to Kentucky. Hey, looking forward to the grand opening of Area RC. Yes, August 30th. I'll be coming up from Corpus Christi. Nice. Dude, I think, I don't want to spoil it, but I'll tell you that the grand opening event is going to be pretty freaking epic. Not only are we going to have everything for people to try out and check out, obviously I'll be here. We'll have all the MSM merch. You're going to see a whole bunch of stuff that hasn't been released yet. You're going to see all the cars. You're going to see all the Mini Z stuff. We got an incredible inventory of Mini Z stuff. We're also going to have vendors. One vendor starts with a T and rhymes with Baxis, and the other competitor, I'm not spoiling it though, the other competitor starts with a K and ends with or not ends with, sounds like PO show, I guess. I don't know. I guess that works. But I'm not spoiling it. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got Sensei on. Would you be interested in viewers sending their mini crawlers for a skill course for you and the team to try? That we could actually probably work that out. So he was asking if I'd be interested in people sending their mini crawlers over here to see if their crawler works on this course. Okay, I'll tell you. We're gonna do a little spoiler here. That part right there, the $1 million bridge. If you guys don't know why it's a $1 million bridge, because we accidentally used the most expensive washers of all time to build that bridge right there. And between each one of those planks is 2 washers. Yeah, I think they're made of like unobtainium or something. I don't know, but I did not know that I paid that much for washers. But they're all up there. It's already done. That part is extremely hard. When I say extremely hard, I did it once. No one else has done it except for Diesel, Brett's son, and he went really slow and he did it, but it is super hard. I'm going to pan it over here real quick, and I'm going to show you something really cool. So these are our transition areas. Actually, I'm going to demo this for you live on the where did my mini crawler go? Mini crawler went somewhere. Hold on, we're right back, guys. Oh, here it is. Found it. All right, I'm going to show you guys how this thing works. This is cool. These are all over the warehouse or area RC. So basically, where you would go on over here. This is the low area. So you can see my crawler going up there. Right, there you go. And then what's cool is that is actually a trap door to get on the course. So you basically go through here, and now you're on the course. Now let's say you're on the course and you want to go back off, get off the course. You pull this right here, which is a thumb steer, opens up the hatch, and you can go back down off the course. But that's how we're getting cars on and off the course, which so cool. And then the fact that we integrated the thumb steers in there, I thought was so much fun. So where do I find the nut drivers? The nut drivers have not been released yet for a specific reason, but they will be coming really, really soon. I know you guys are probably wondering if I should do the $1 million bridge on the live. I'm not going to do it because I want to embarrass myself, guys. I can't do it. It falls off. Actually, you know what? I will do it. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna do something a little bit different. If we get 30 hashtag MSM Nations, I will try to do the $1 million bridge live. Because I don't I can't do it, dude. It's super hard. Dyslexic Dog asked a great question. Do the hypothetical nut drivers that haven't been released yet, do they have an 8mm? Come on, dude. Come on, man. Yes, they have a freaking 8mm. That was one thing that bought. So the cool thing about getting my tools is I get to make some changes, right? And some of the things that bothered me was most tools stopped at 7mm. They didn't go to 8. No one uses the 4.0. Some come with the 4.0, so we're able to change it up. But all right, looks like I'm gonna have to do this $1 million bridge live. It's the MSM Nations are coming in. All right, don't make fun. I'm gonna give it one shot. The only way to pull this sucker off is to be directly under it. That's the only way I did it. All right, here I go. I am directly under it. You got to go slow. Oh, no. Okay. Almost fell off right there. Oh, please don't fall off. I'm going to do it on air. And when I do it on air, I'll never have to do it again because you guys saw it live. Oh. I gotta take my shoes off. No shoes on the Mini Z track. Sorry, guys. Oh, come on. I'm almost there. No! No! Oh! I was so close. That was the closest I've gotten in a while. I almost did it. You know what? I was like, this is insane. I literally tried that thing maybe 15 times the other day. I couldn't get that far. That was the furthest I got. Yeah. Dang it. I was close, guys. I mean, you can see where I came off. That's right at the end. There's only like 4 more planks I need to get. Dang it. That sucks. No, I didn't have a spotter, obviously, for obvious reasons. I'm the only one here. But yes, in order to get up there, we're going to make sure that you can go through the regular course. Make sure you control a crawler really, really well. And then we're going to require you to have a spotter. So, Gray says, do I have energy tools? I don't. I have a set though, that I use that I've had for a long time that I think I have in my pit bag. Oh man, I'm totally forgetting. Greg says, not going to be good for the mini Z-Track below. Yeah, we'll work that all out, guys. But yeah, Brett did an amazing job on the crawling course. Huge shout out to Brett. Man, he worked so hard. He's awesome. So Brett, thank you so much for watching. The crawling course is freaking epic. Let's see. Got to give a couple of shout outs here. Trevlin, right? That's how you pronounce it. Huge shout out. He picked up the Misfit drivers. Man, I'm telling you, it's a steal, guys. I'm not joking. With the coupon code MSM Nation, just pick it up. Get it over with. From Maryland, huge shout out. He's a huge supporter of the channel. I see him on the live feeds all the time. Thanks, Trevlin. Appreciate it, buddy. Danny also picked up the blue carbon fiber hex drivers. He also picked up some stickers. Very, very nice. From Arizona. Dude, it's hot here. I can't imagine how hot it is in Arizona. Let's see some comments here. Oh, Battle Axe Toys actually asked a great question. He said, well, I'd be interested in selling my merchandise in hobby / toy / hobby store. Actually, yes. We did have that in mind whenever we started getting stuff done. But again, for complete transparency, most of my stuff is just private labeled. And if you don't know what that is, it's like, like how Sam's has their own Sam's brand and Kirkland and stuff like that. But it's all stuff that I find very, very good quality. I use all the time. So any mini off-roading in the pipeline. Yeah, I mean, anything is possible at this point. We got so much cool stuff. Big Trev, thanks for supporting, bud. Put a retractable net below the bridge. Actually, that is what we were going to, that's actually what our solution was. We were going to put a net under the entire track. That was a goal. But when you see the track, I mean, it is pretty high. There are some spots that are high. There are also spots that aren't super high. But man, the trapdoor thing is so cool. They ain't hot like South Florida. Oh, he said I couldn't order stickers. Told me they couldn't be delivered to my area. What? What sticker could not? Tell me what sticker could not be ordered. That doesn't sound right, bud. Please let me know what sticker that is, and we will get that taken care of. That is a bug. That is not something by design. I promise. Your order's still here too, so we can make that happen. Any spots outside for a track? No spots outside for a track. Actually, that's probably the biggest flaw of my area right now is if you guys have seen, the parking lot is actually, it's not paved yet. It's like a gravel, it's a gravel parking lot. That's one of my fears is someone's going to come out here with an X-Max and start ripping through the parking lot, throwing freaking rocks all over the place. So that was part of the other reason why we're trying to stick with minis. But please, if you come out, don't drive your cars out in the parking lot. I don't care if you drive them on the main street, but not in the parking lot, please. Down 80 pounds because of RC walk and run. Really? Holy crap, dude! I need to lose about. Let me see. I need to lose about I would say about 50, 60 pounds. That's what I need. It's humid here, he says. Man, it's humid here. Oh, yeah, Mike, he said he got stickers from me when I was in Pomona. Yeah, at the RC Super Show. Dude, those stickers, the first time I went to RC Super Show, I got rid of all the stickers in the first, 3 hours. The second time I loaded up pretty heavy, and I got rid of them the first day. So, that was bad. Greetings from England. Oh, man. Dang, my card is down 125 pounds. Congrats. I have been bad. I just finished my new hiking truck. But honestly, with how busy I've been at Area RC, and what sucks is I'm not getting a lot of steps in, but I'm always on my feet. So whenever I get done, I usually end my day around 8 o'clock. My feet hurt like crazy. So I just want to lay down and just chill. But hopefully once Area RC gets going, I'll have more time to kind of rest up. Let's see. One last, we're almost at an hour. He says he likes how I professionally color match my backwards hat. Did I? Kind of. I guess I did. Thanks, bud. Hey, look. Oh, yeah. And look, they match my my drivers. Let's see. Got another shout out here. Oh, I still have a couple more stickers. We're going to talk about a couple more stickers, and then we're going to end this live feed. Thanks for joining, guys. That's crazy that we have this many people on during the day on a Wednesday. Brian, shout out to Brian. Dang, I can't believe how cheap I'm selling these things. Oregon, huge shout out, buddy. Appreciate the support. Brian from Oregon picked up the Misfit drivers. Misfit drivers are just not perfect. They're really close. I would say they're 95% perfect, but they're still beautiful blue carbon fiber drivers. Oh, he ordered 2 sets. Dang. That's right. He did order 2 sets. He's loading up on the blue carbon fiber. I like that. Dyslexic Dog says IRCHA 2025 was the last weekend. Maybe check it out. Yeah, maybe I need to check that out. I need to get back on the road, guys. Seriously. I've been obviously with Area RC. I've been here grinding away, but I need to do some I need to do some hobby shop tours. I need to go check out some events, things like that. I need to get on the road. You need to do that collage of all the stickers to hang on. Yeah, I do. So there's a lot of stickers I don't have. Okay, let's go on to the next sticker. Hold on a second. Oh, this is probably one of my favorite stickers. So I like lots of crazy colors. This is the MSM Southern Showdown at Mike's. This was the most recent one. This one I gave away at the Mike's race. So the next race is at the end of this month. It's actually not this weekend, but the next weekend. It's at Oatsified in San Antonio. But this is a special one because this is the first MSM Southern Showdown race we did at Mike's in Houston. And I love the colors. And it has all our sponsors down there. Techno RC is a sponsor. Traxxas, Arma, Genzace, Boom, NitroPro, Hers, RC Box Club, obviously, Mac Designs, Cow RC. We have a great sponsor lineup for the MSM Southern Showdown. Again, next one is in a couple of weeks. Make sure you come check that out. Even if you don't race, you should definitely race. But if you don't race, come check it out because we give away an crazy amount, an insane amount of RC stuff and cars and things like that. It's going to be my cars and then the sponsor giveaways. A lot of good stuff. So let's see. Can we get can we get a super build series or a mini Z custom build series for your track? Yeah, actually we can. I'll do that soon. All right. It says, so the thing we were doing, your MSM challenge is done with now it's on Bash Maps, but I couldn't join your group. You could join my group on Bash Maps. On Bash Maps, I think it's a club. That's where most of it should be at. So when you back to racing, Focal Point Video, he asked when I'm going to be back in racing. Actually, that racing is a soft point for me right now. I know that I want to get back into it bad. So my first race back will be the MSM Southern Showdown at Oatsified in 2 weeks. And I am going to race. I am at least racing E-Buggy. I might race E-Truggy and 4x4 Jado. I just think 4x4 Jado is so much fun. So that's going to be a great race. And guys, if you are into the RTRs, if you don't have a race vehicle, go out there with the box stock slash Go out there with a Bandit. Go out there with a Grom. Those classes are so much freaking fun. Obviously, they're bashers, but we're racing them on the track. You'll get to experience what a big race is like. You don't have to spend the thousands of dollars on a race car. You can just go out there and have fun. You'll be a part of everything. You'll be a part of all the raffles. You'll be a part of the race program. It's going to be freaking epic. You're going to run the same amount of run time as all the pros and all the other big electric classes. But go check that out. If I could run all the RTR classes, I would. But I like to record and I like to help with the RTR classes. So I think that people are sleeping on it, and it doesn't happen very often. You should jump in an RTR class. Corell says, have I seen the new Arma? Have I seen it? Come on, dude. I did a review on it not that long ago. Let's see. Is it in there? It should be in there. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there. That's the Arma Quake right there. Yes, the Arma Quake is great. Dude, I was super surprised. I thought I was trying to do speed runs on it, and I did a couple of passes. I couldn't keep the front end down. I got maybe 75% throttle. Anytime I go full throttle, the front end would come up. I couldn't keep it down. I was like, there is no way I'm doing 50 like that because it claims 50 plus miles an hour. I was hitting 50 at 75% throttle trying to keep the nose down. So if you figure out a way to keep the nose down, I bet you was doing 55. It's insane. Will you ever review an Optic or any Vanquish products? Yeah, I will. I mean, I have a Vanquish. I just finished it a while back. I guess I didn't just finish it. I finished it, but I haven't done a review on it. I need to. I really want that Origin bad. All right, a couple shout outs. And then we'll do the rest of these stickers, and then we're going to end it for today because thank you so much for joining. Eric from New York. I love New York, man. Picked up the blue carbon fiber Misfit drivers. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Did you ever do a review on the Arma Vortex two-wheel drive 223S? I don't remember seeing it on your channel. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did two-wheel drive. I know I did the four-wheel drive 223S. If I didn't, maybe I'll pick that up. But I have actually I can't pivot it, but I have, when the 223Ss first came out, on the wall, you'll be able to see it if you come into that Area RC. I have 3 white, just plain white boxes that don't have anything on it. And I got the 223Ss so early that he had box art. It's kind of cool to see the fact that those are some of the first ones that came out. But, yeah, that's pretty fun. Do I do quads? I don't do quads. I would love to, though. Art, if you're late. He said he's late. He's on his lunch break. I just announced these. These are the blue carbon fiber tools. They're misfits, though. They're not perfect. I didn't like the print on some of them, but for the most part, they're about 90, 95% perfect. Functionality-wise, they're 100% perfect. But they're super cheap on the website right now. Use coupon code MSMNation for the blue carbon fiber tools. And the carbon fiber actually has blue hints in it. So how do we pick up the new tools? So we're sold out of the black carbon fiber. We're going to get it more soon. The budget sets, we still have budget sets left, slim, but we have them left. And then I just announced the blue carbon fiber tools. So you guys are on live feed are going to get a chance to actually pick those up. I'm going to announce them on the video today that releases on the main channel at 3 o'clock. So they might not be there very long, but man, they're so cheap. I mean, I don't know what the math is, but I think they're like $28 a set. Is that what it is? They're incredibly cheap. Use coupon code MSMNation. Area RC shows up on bash maps, not as a club. Is that correct? That is 100% correct. Area RC is not a club. It is an actual location. So, yes, if you want to know where Area RC is, it is on bash maps already. Our grand opening is August 30th. Please don't come earlier than August 30th and expect to hang out. I'm pretty laid back. I probably will hang out, but we're so busy over here, guys. There's so much going on. Yeah, it's crazy times. There he goes. 28 plus 6 shipping. Nice. And then you don't even pay for shipping if you go over $50. If you get 2 sets, you don't pay for shipping. Boost is curious how these tools hold up compared to MIP. So MIP is pretty much the leading standard on like tip quality. Now all tools will wear. I've built 2 kits with mine, and I haven't had a problem with it at all. But what I really like about it, and some people don't like about it, but what I really like about it is the carbon fiber acts as kind of like a natural torque, like a torque limiter. People over tighten screws way too much. Like with using these, I feel like I tighten them just how I need to tighten them. You can get tighter on them, but it's almost like a perfect amount of torque whenever I'm building kits with these. But yeah, they're going to hold up well. I haven't done a comparison between mine and MIPs, but at the end of the day, I mean, tools are tools. They're going to get the job done. Which ones do you like the most? Which ones do you like more? Which ones do you think look cooler? These look freaking sick. So, but they're all great tools, guys. MIP obviously makes a great tool. Any Area RC gear like t-shirts? Yes, there we will have Area RC gear for sure. 100%. The Losi RTR you reviewed is pretty great for starting. Absolutely. Actually, I'll even go as far as saying I kind of like the e-buggy, the Losi RTR e-buggy. I kind of like it more than the Truggy. I mean, the Truggy is good too, but man, the e-buggy was really good. It was crazy good. Can we come rent Mini Zs? Absolutely, you can come rent Mini Zs. We will have plenty of Mini Zs to rent, and my goal is whenever we rent them out, they're going to look new. So you're going to be renting something that is almost freaking new. Now, with that said, obviously there's going to be a little bit of cost to make sure that they always look new. But yes, you will be able to rent Mini Zs. You'll be able to rent mini crawlers. You don't have to have anything to come out here. If you just want to meet me or want to see all the cars in here, want to see what's going on, come on out. We'll have stuff for you to drive. And then if you want to get into racing, you want to get into Mini Z racing, you don't have to go shopping for stuff. We have everything here, and we have it in here heavy. So you don't have to worry about not having something. You can literally come in here with no Mini Z stuff and walk out with everything like a hardcore Mini Z racer would have. Actually, even more hardcore because we have our own custom stuff going. Any grand opening special? I had that. I brought that up in the meeting today. I don't know what our grand opening special will be, but we'll have something. When am I coming to SoCal? You know, my SoCal trip got canceled because of the riots. I don't know. I got to start traveling again, man. I want to bad. All right, I got 2 more stickers to show. We're an hour and 10 minutes into the live feed. I got to give a couple of shout outs here, or make sure I don't have to give more shout outs. All right, so this sticker, this is the newest sticker of the set. These are the Barry Rowe colors. This is the MSM Summer Drag Race Series. So this is the True Street Drag Race Series in black and yellow. Part of the reason we did black and yellow is because that's the color of our shirts. This is the newest MSM collector sticker. These are almost all gone. So I don't think you can buy these. I think I have like 3 or 4. You can. I just got confirmed. You cannot buy these. I think I have like 3 or 4 that were my own. Yeah, you could get it. You might get lucky and get it if you place an order on the live feed, which we're about to end the live feed. But though that is an awesome sticker. And then the last one is the last Race to Cure Cancer. I went to Race to Cure Cancer a couple times, but what I really like about this one is there's all the different color ribbons in there, cancer ribbons in there. I always thought that was really cool. I like the multicolor stuff, and all the cancer ribbons in there is. I mean, I just think it's sick. So that's a really good one. Race to Cure Cancer, that's the race in Odessa that's hosted by Toby at the Badlands RC Raceway. If I can, I'll go to that race every time for the reason of why they have the race. And those guys are just freaking awesome out there. So huge shout out to Toby and all those guys. Big Bashing RC, what's going on? Thank you. He said congratulations for ARC. Looks amazing. Thank you so much. We'll be open August 30th. Update on the deal with KCRC. Actually, I am glad you brought that up because that is on my list of people to reach out to. We were working something out. Now that we're in the new place, obviously we can storm here. But yes, update is I'm working on it. I promise. Shout out to you, Mark. Thank you for you're very welcome. Jeremiah said shout out thank you for helping the hobby. Guys, I love this. Like seriously. I love it. Like if I have time off, I go play with RC cars. So thank you guys for all the support and making this even possible for me. And the fact that Area RC is opening, I mean, it's funny because I was just like, me and Lena were in the office and Melissa were in the office, and I was just talking to Lena. I was like, can you believe, like, not that long ago we were doing this out of the house, and now we have this amazing facility. We got tracks all over the place. We have inventory coming in. We have our own products. I mean, none of this would be possible without you guys. So thank you so much for the support. And for you guys, I will continue to drive and grow the hobby and represent the hobby the best I can to get more people into it, because the bigger the hobby gets, the better it's for all of us. So thank you so much. It says, was trying to order the tools, but it says sold out. We sold out of the black ones. We sold out the black ones we announced last Friday. The ones that are available are the blue Misfit ones. Those are available on the site. Bro, question. I just see an old video where you bought a ton of Tamiya's. Yes. Lots of used and lots of boxes. You still have any of those? I sold all the used ones. Actually, I didn't sell. Did I sell? Maybe I sold. Yeah, I sold all the used ones to my good friend Doug. He's the big Tamiya guy. And then I have a lot of the new ones still. And I just saved a lot of them because I don't have, when you come into Area RC, I have cars all over the place, but I would say it's about 70% of my collection. All the really good, valuable stuff, that's my personal collection stuff. Most of them are still at my house. So miss Indy, but can't wait to hang out at Area. Dude, I can't wait for you to come hang out at Area RC, man. I haven't seen you in a while, Jeff. Hope to have you out. Grand opening, August 30th. All right. I'm going to give a couple more shout outs, and then we are going to end this live because I'm kind of hungry, guys. I haven't eaten yet today. Awesome. Jason from Austin. Nice. Hopefully we'll see you at the Southern Showdown. He picked up some thumb steers. Very nice. He pretty much picked up every color of thumb steer. And then he also, of course, picked up the blue carbon fiber Misfit drivers. Those will be, the Misfit drivers will only be available for however long we have them. We might not ever get any. Hopefully we never get Misfit drivers ever again. But we should get my plan is to get a very refined, a perfect set of the blue carbon fiber for everyone to be able to purchase, but they're not going to be at that Misfit price. So, all right, guys, let's see. Will you occasionally run the low-C micros on it? Yeah, I don't mind running the low-C micros on Mizzy track. I would do that. Yeah, it'd be fun. 1 year in the hobby and 11 cars and trucks deep. You're a huge impact and influence on that. Oh, that's awesome, man. I hope that you're enjoying it, and thank you for trusting me and sharing the joy that I have for the hobby. Mark, can you tell us your website for those who may not know what it is? MSMvlog.com. MSMvlog.com, and you can go to, actually, you know what? I'll just post it here at the bottom. There it is, MSMvlog.com. I missed the Misfit drivers you keep showing should sign them. I should. Maybe in the next live feed because we've already packed some up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, thanks for joining the live feed, guys. We're going to do, hopefully me and Melissa will be doing a normal, I'll say normal, but like the live feed where we kind of give everything. This was more or less just a kind of one in the warehouse. This is something I've always wanted to do. Like, hey, let's pack orders online. I think that's like live. I think that's fun. I watch a few live feeds where people were filling orders online. And I think it's fun to place an order, see your order go through, and give a shout out. So thanks for everyone who placed an order. We'll get those out. And guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell because more of these will be coming. It's only just begun, guys. All right. I'm going to get some food. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.